But you know, I've got a big crack too, so I shouldn't be complaining.
Oh my god, I don't know where I am.
Hey, what's up guys, it's me, Tommy, and in today's video, bitch, I'm back at it again. Back at it again, bitch. It's true I am. So, today's video I'm going to be showing you guys, you know what, maybe I should address why I've been gone for a month first. I've been gone for a month because I'm a lazy cunt, so... That's why. What the fuck is that? But like, there's like an England match going on or some shit like that, so if there's any screams, it's that, not sex. Promise, I think. I don't know. Anyways, today's video I'm going to be doing a like palette collection video, so I'm like showing you guys all my palettes and doing it from best to worst, or like my least favourite, no, my favourite to my least favourites. Because obviously some of these palettes I don't like might work for you, and some of these palettes that I do like might not work for you. You know, it's all personal preference, makeup, it's not that fucking serious. Drama channels. In my #1 spot, and you know, my favourite palette ever, it's the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. It doesn't have to be the mini version, it could be the larger version, but I've got the mini version because I'm a cheap bitch. Look at this shit. Look, well, not this shit, this beauty. I hardly ever hit pan on anything, and I've hit pan. I'm using this on under my eyes today. I'm using that shade there, it's real fucking cute. I'm also using this shade in the, where's the green? I'm sorry, I'm looking in the monitor. In the green, the green in the inner corner, okay? I'm also using that shade. And yeah, this is my favourite palette. Basically, I love the formula. I just love everything about this palette. Pigment, we've got pigment in there, we've got colours, pigment. We also got neutral, well not neutrals, but like warm neutrals. We've got warm neutrals in here. This shade, I've never seen a shade like it. I don't really use it a lot, but it's beautiful. Let me just swatch it for you guys. Like, honestly, holy fucking shit. Like, I don't think you can see it on camera, but when you look up close to it, it's just weirdly, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just, I've never seen anything like it before, and it may look like it's just a foiled shadow. It is a foiled shadow, but it's like just foiled shadows plus. I don't know. It's just a really, really good palette overall. The mattes are great, the shimmers are great, and my favourite palette. Also the packaging. Look how cute it is, bitch. It's pink, and we love pink. Moving on to the #2 spot, we have another one by Juvia's Place. It is the Zulu palette, and this packaging, I fucking love this packaging. I like how their packaging is very like homogenous. We've got the same sort of packaging. They're not like grating. They don't look too. They're definitely from the same brand. You know what I mean? They've got their look and they've got it together. And I mean, bitch, look at this. I'm using this shade today, this shade today, and this shade today. You know, the purple, the yellow, the orange. Here, you know. But you know, I'm using all these shades today, and bitch, look how fucking cute they are. Also the pan size. And this, I think this retails for £20, or don't know how many dollars that is. It could be £25 or like $30 or $25. Me no idea. I have no fucking clue. I'm pretty sure it is that though. So I kind of have a clue, but I don't really. But yeah, that is my second favourite palette, and Juvia's Place is definitely my favourite formula, just gotta say that. Moving on to my #3 spot, we have the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and we're actually wearing some Jeffree Star liquid lipstick today. This is I love this palette. The pan size, on fleek. The packaging's probably my favourite packaging out of any like palettes I have. Like, I love like this sort of like snake skin, like crocodile skin pink with like Jeffree Star Androgyny, and just the packaging on Jeffree Star products is always on fleek, and we know that. Even if you don't like Jeffree Star, you know the packaging is fucking cute. The colours, love. The only reason this isn't like my #2 spot or like higher on my #1 spot is because personally, obviously it hasn't got crazy colours. It's obviously got blues down here, but it's more of a neutral palette, so it's just the colour choice, not the formula, anything to do with that. Because I would probably say it's on par with Juvia's Place, and Juvia's Place is on par with this palette's formula, and I really do like the formula. But the only issue is I feel like I wish it was more colourful. It's just the colour choice, which isn't really a thing to mark it down, but good thing this isn't a fucking review. this is my personal usage, okay? So this isn't a review, by the way. This is not a review. This is just what I like use most often. It's very, very personal to me. This isn't like me assessing quality. Well, until we get some bad palettes. It is a bit. I don't know what it is. It's something. It's something. I'm giving you something. If you want to eat it, you can eat it. If you don't want to eat it, you don't have to eat it. But yeah, the only issue I have with this palette is these two shades down here. I wish you would have replaced one with like a completely different color, like a pure. What would look cute? Let me check. I wish you'd replace one of these two shades with like even like a greener, like a proper, like a really bright green, or just made this shade more like green, because I feel like this one's just a tad too blue and it looks very, very similar to this one. This is the shade Poison, this is the shade Swallow, which I don't do because I ain't getting HIV, I've got braces, prone to ulcers. Be careful out there. But I'll swatch them together just to, you know, explain what I mean. I mean, they're not crazy similar, I just feel like in the same palette, I'm not really here for it. Like, they're not, by the way, my hand is so messy, like, God, I just beat my face, so, you know, hand is really messy. I've got glue on it, I've got products on it, but really cool, ignore that. I feel like they're just really, they're not too similar, they're not too similar. I feel like they're similar enough for me to just feel like I could use either. I feel like I could use either one in a look, and it would be like, oh, use the same shade, do you know what I mean? Okay, so now moving on to my number 4 spot. This is the Morphe 25A palette, and this shit is so fucking good, and I'm pretty sure this is £22, which is for 25 shades. Amazing, like really amazing, and the packaging's quite cute. The packaging is a bit, I wouldn't say flimsy, like it's packaging, it's not bad packaging, it looks cute, but if you like step on this, which, you know what, I think this is just a me issue. If you end up stepping on it, it will crack a little bit, you know, because we've got a big little crack here. But you know, I've got a big crack too, so I shouldn't be complaining. But yeah, how many arsehole jokes can I make in a video, who knows? But yeah, these colours are really cute. The only reason this isn't higher is because I feel like you could half the palette. You could really, you don't need all these shades. Like, you don't need that shade and that shade, do you? Because they're pretty much the same. Or you don't need, I need to find, I feel like there's just a lot of shades that repeat, and I feel like they're just not, a lot of them aren't needed. Like a lot of the shades, I wish you could have gone, I don't know, there's only so much you can do with browns. There's only so many shades of brown you can put into a palette. And you know, it's needed, they are needed palettes for my kit, and I feel like things like that. So when I do a smoky brown look, which I can never do really, I do reach for this palette. Okay, so moving on to my number 5 spot, and I feel like Barney and Friends, like, oh, number 5, number 6, number 7, like, we're on number 5, okay? We're on number 5. This is another Morphe, just kidding, it is a Morphe palette, but this is just a magnetic palette, and this is my custom palette. We've got a load of different shades in here, so I'm not going to go through them all, but we've got some Sugar Pill, some Melchior, and by the way, go check out Melchior on Instagram. I'll leave that at somewhere on the screen right now. They're really, really cute. They've been really nice to me in the past, and their shadows are fucking good. I know this shade is a Melchior shadow, and hold on, we're gonna show it. Oh, I feel like you guys are gonna try and read me now because I did the swatching too much. I don't care. Look at that. Look at her. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We've got some more. Fuck. Nearly dropped it. We've got some Morphe shades in here. English. We've got some Makeup Geek shadows in here. We've got some Morphe shadows in here. And you know, overall, I really like this palette. Obviously, because it's like it's my custom palette. But I don't find myself reaching for it a lot. Weirdly, I don't know why. I just don't really go for it all that much, which is really, really weird. But it's the truth. Moving on to number 6, we have the Urban Decay electric palette, and I said that so faggotly. We are a faggot, we love a faggot, we are a faggot, we love some titties. Moving on to the Urban Decay electric palette, this is number 6. I really, really like this palette. The packaging, I fucking love. I think it's very like trippy, like, oh my god, I just like downed a whole bowl of mushrooms or whatever, like, just drug words. Insert drug words here. LSD, oh my god, coke, love, love, love. I'm glad I'm not monetized yet, so I can't get demonetized, by the way, but you know. It's really cute palette. The shades I love. They're sort of semi-matte. They're not exactly matte. Not all of them are matte. Like the, this shade, this shade, this shade, this, wow. This shade, this shade, this shade, this shade, this shade are all, this shade are all sort of matte, but not really matte. Actually, this one's completely not matte, but them ones are like sort of matte, but like not really a matte, which is, it's like a weird halfway between shimmer and matte, and it works as both. So, you know, I can't complain. It is a good little formula, but I don't really find myself going for this palette anymore. It used to be my go-to palette, it used to be my favourite palette ever. But you know, that was because it was my only palette, so you know, didn't have much competition, did it? So moving on to number 7, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This palette is really, really cute. It looks cute as hell. I like it. I do like this palette. I feel like though I can only use one shade of this palette at a time in like a look, because these shadows together sort of just blend into one. Like if I used this shade and this shade together in a look, they'd blend into one. Like I don't even have to describe it. It just really, I'm not a big fan of the formula. It's just a formula. The color choice I love, the packaging I love. Even though it does get really dirty, but like, girls, so do I don't care. Even though the packaging does get dirty, I do love the packaging. The only issue I do have with the packaging is these pan sizes are really, really fucking small. That is really the thing. The pan sizes are tiny, girl. Like really tiny, honestly. If it was a dick, I wouldn't suck it, is what I'm saying. And I'm not a big fan of the formula. I mean, I really do like this top half. Let's say this top half. I like the top half. Bottom half, I like Love Letter. I like Love Letter when I'm only using Love Letter, like with other like brown shadows. But if I use it together, I feel like if I tried to do a whole look with this palette, it just wouldn't work. And I have tried to do a whole look with this palette and it didn't work. So you know, that's the reason it is a number 7. This is probably the middle of the pack for me. This is, I don't hate it, I don't love it. It's just a palette I own and it's very average. Moving on to number 8, we have the Salvation palette by Revolution, and you may have noticed already, this is a dupe for the Electric palette from earlier. It's not a very good dupe, but it's a dupe nonetheless. This is kind of 8 on my list because, I mean, I don't ever use it, but the colours are there. This whole row is shit. The like build of the palette, flimsy and shit. The mirror fell out, just fell out. Maybe I looked into it and run away. But no, the palette, like, quality's kind of shit. The pink's really cute. These shades up here are usable, definitely. They're not that bad, but they're not amazing. They're not extremely blendable. They're not that pigmented stuff. And you know, overall this palette is really, really average for being so unique, which is kind of annoying. So coming up next, we have the number 9 spot, and this is from another Revolution product. This is the Revolution, bitch, I have to read the back, sorry. This is the Revolution Life on the Dance Floor palette. The colours, they're fucking cute. The packaging is fucking cute. It's all cute. The mirror works, doesn't fall out. The shades, I don't ever use and aren't that good. So, you know, the most important bit is sort of fails that. The colours, I do like the colours. I'd say the only colour I'd ever use again really is this shade here. It's cute. It's pigmented. It's a cute like coral shade. Bitch, I would just say reddish pink. It's a cute coral shade. The rest of the shades, no, they're shit. I feel mean. I don't know. The rest of the shades are not very good, is what I'm gonna say. But if you are into these colours, it is a good palette for you. But I'm not into these colours too much. So I don't know why the fuck I bought it really. You know, that is my fault. Not the palette's fault, but the palette quality isn't all that much. But it's only £10 and you're getting a load of shades, so you know, you gotta add it up, But overall, I don't find myself going for this palette, and it is my favourites, not your favourites. And this isn't a review, this isn't me like, you know, like I said earlier, this isn't me trying to drag on cheaper palettes or things like that. This is just what my favourite palette is and what my least favourite palette is, and you know, that's the team. Not all of the least favourite palettes are going to be actually bad palettes, they're just going to be my least favourite. You get me? I kind of get me. I barely get me. I don't get me. Who fucking knows? Anyways, moving on to the next palette. This is the 12Z by Morphe, and this is the Zodiac palette, and it's a real cute palette. The colour choice, I've got fucking open it first. It's a really cute palette. The colour choice I like. I think it's like, it's cute. But, you know what? I don't even know why I dislike this palette. I don't even know. Oh, one of the shades just fell out. Put you back in there. Well, I think we just found another reason why this is so low on the list. I like the colours. I never used them, but I like the colours. I'm glad it was brave enough. I'm glad more people were brave enough to come out with a palette that looks like this. Which sounds so shady, but I actually mean it. Like, it's a good palette for a weird person. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It's a good palette if you're into these colours. I'm not into these colours too much. Even though I do like looking at them, I'm just not going to ever really use them. And it's fucking flimsy. This palette's quite flimsy. Moving on to number 11, we have this shit. I feel bad. Moving on to number 11, we have the Kiko Milani Fluer palette. This I got for £3. It was originally £12, but I got it for £3 because it was on clearance, because look at the fucking thing. It's not good. It's not good at all. Packaging, hate. I hate it. Sorry. The shades, I don't like either. Overall, it's just kind of a bad palette. Like, in not a mean way. The shadow quality, not that good either. I just want to move on swiftly. Not good. No. Okay, moving on to the last palette, and this is my least favourite palette, and this isn't even just my least favourite palette, this is my, like, I hate this palette. Like, this is, I have a lot of negative emotions towards this palette, and I can't even explain it completely, but I just hate this palette so fucking much. I hate this palette, I just hate this palette, and I'll reveal it to you. My least favourite palette is the Urban Decay Moondust palette. Looking at the colours, it looks like a palette I'd love. It really does, it looks like a palette I'd fucking love. It's not, it's a palette I fucking hate. I do like the packaging, I like the packaging. I do think the packaging is really cute. The insides, firstly, why are they spaced out so far apart? You could have fit in at least 2 more shades, 4 more shades. Like, the quality of the shadows, I've never used a shadow like this before, and I never want to use a shadow like this again. It's halfway between shimmer and foiled, but it's neither. And it's trying to be duochrome. It's literally like, it's a mix between shimmer, duochrome, and like foiled, which are all very similar. But it's like, it's failing at all of them at once. It's like they took the bad parts of shimmer shadows, the bad parts of duochrome shadows, the bad parts of, what was the other one? Foiled shadows, that's the one. The bad parts of foiled shadows, mixed it up, got some chemical X in there, and made whatever the fuck this is. I hate it. I just hate it. I just fucking hate it. Which is crazy, since I've hit pan, which I don't know how I have. I think it might have just broken. I literally don't know how I've hit pan. I don't know. Oh, no, I do know. The pan size is tiny, and that's the only shade I'd actually use, ever. Pan size, tiny. Quality of shades is shit. Colour choice is not good either. Like, when would anyone ever need to use that shade? Ever. I'm not saying there wouldn't be someone that would. And no, actually I am saying that. Why? Who? When? Where? What the fuck? I just hate this palette, and I feel so bad. I actually really dislike Urban Decay in general. I feel like they're just meh. Kind of shit. I feel bad, but I feel like Urban Decay is a bit shit, to be honest. That's just the thing, that's what I think. I really do think Urban Decay is just the mehest of the high-end brands. They've got a couple like good products, and then they've got shit. You get a bad quality palette, you get a bad quality palette. Oh, one good quality thing, and then 10 more bad quality things. I just don't like Urban Decay in general, firstly. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a big like, a big dick like. And subscribe to me, because why the fuck don't you? Why not? Why not, bitch? Bitch. Subscribe. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. What the fuck? Subscribe. Really, please. Please. Oh, please, puppy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, make sure to leave a fucking dislike. Make sure to leave a dislike, actually. If you didn't like this video, dislike it. Leave me a hate comment. Tell me to go kill myself. Call me a faggot. I love it. I'm kidding. But yeah, do that. I don't give a shit. No, really. Honestly, I don't care. Do it. Why did this turn into me trying to fight everyone? I don't know what happened. Am I the vixen? Am I the vixen? I'm such a cunt. But yeah, I'm just gonna say bye, because usually I'm not gonna get into it. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. Au revoir. And in American, bye. Bang bang. No. Sorry, America.